Well, welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. For those of you who are actually new to the show, I'm your host, Rashid White. My boy, Barrett Burrell, on the other side of the panel.
What's going on, guys?
All right. So, vaccine boy, Eric Adams.
Vaccine boy, huh?
Vaccine boy. He said no to Kyrie Irving. He initially talked about actually revisiting the rules, not laws. I'm gonna put this out there: rules, not laws. Come January 1st, but we all know that Eric Adams is a De Blasio clone. He actually gave him a B+ during the debates right there. So I'm not actually surprised. And Bird, take us off on this one, man.
No, I'm just going to keep it straight to the point, man. Eric Adams said Friday night he's not changing the COVID-19 vaccination demand. So therefore, it really prevents Kyrie Irving from playing in any games right now at this point. What it comes down to simply is Kyrie Irving is going to have to make a decision that I'm quite certain he's not going to do. Why? Because he hasn't done it yet. And he hasn't done it because he's basically gathered all the facts he needed about the vaccine and therefore didn't want to do it. He's got $196 million on the table. All right. Now, there was the old saying, money talks, BS walks. But in this case, that might not be the case. Kyrie Irving's got a lot of money. He's a rich man. And he doesn't really have to sit back here and be bullied over $196 million. However, this is the situation he's in. So, A, does he just sit there and say, I got from here to January to make a decision and then take the poke and come back and play? Or do I not play? All I'm saying is right now is if he does not play, it's understandable. I respect his decision. But what does it do?
Eric Adams right here. Let me tell you something. I'm a Nets fan, Brooklyn Nets, and I love Kyrie. I think he's a piece we need for the championship, Adams said Friday night on CNN. This is something that the NBA has made an agreement. If they're going to perform in this city, in the city, this is the agreement they made. Oh, but you let Bradley Beal come into the Garden and come into the Barclays and perform. Yeah. All right. And he actually says, I believe that it's up to the NBA and Kyrie to come to an understanding of how they're going to.
It's not up to the NBA. It's not up to the NBA. That's false. That's false. Adam Silver's already came out weeks ago and said there's no way that we're going to involve ourselves in that. That's between Kyrie Irving and the so-called running mayor situation in New York City. They have to sort this whole thing out. And since the new mayor-elect said he's not going to uplift it, what does that say? Again, what I was saying, it puts Kyrie in a situation where he either does or doesn't. It's $196 million on the table. Brooklyn Nets are sitting there waiting for you, but they also said they're moving on.
So Adams has expressed similar faith in Irving and the NBA coming to an agreement, and the Nets star returned to the court. He just said, don't look to him to broker any deals or bend any rules. So, like I said before, man, he's a vaccine boy. And then he says, we're going to follow the science. Y'all haven't been following the science. Newsflash, y'all have not been following the science. So stop with that bullshit, please.
Listen, he also came out and said that, again, he thinks the NBA and Kyrie are going to come to some conclusion on this. Again, that is false. Adam Silver came out publicly in an interview and said that this is not between him and the New York City situation and the New York City new mandate. This is between Kyrie Irving and the mayor, and now the new mayor-elect of New York City. Period, point blank. It's very simple. That is him being a politician, playing both sides. Come on now, stop it. So at the end of the day, it comes down to that. I'm not going to sit there and run back and forth and say the whole thing. What do you think he's going to do now? What does that now put Kyrie in a position to do if you were him? That's the whole thing. That's what it comes down to. KD obviously supports his friend. Harden supports his friend. That's the way it goes.
And I mean, listen, Kyrie Irving is like a little mini Durant in a sense, though. And it doesn't look. It looks like they don't really want to trade him. And the owner is saying, "Hey, we want him back." If they was going to trade him, they would have done it by now. And they were probably waiting on Eric Adams or. Well, I wish Slow-Mo would have actually got in, man, because we're not even making this video if Curtis Slow-Mo would have actually got in.
Well, no doubt. We're not making this video one way or the other. But here's the concept right now. We are talking about the simple fact that the mandate, the trading deadline hasn't come up in basketball at all right now at this point. So that's another thing. So even talk about trading the man until the trading deadline arrives. And then when that happens, then you find out what the next real thinking is. But how do you trade Kyrie Irving? You don't. We've had this conversation off the record. I'm not even going to touch base on it. There's only one guy I think can easily come anywhere close to replacing him, and he's not leaving. So I'm not even going to bring it up at this point.
Yep.
Should not be considering trading this man. Should be considering finding a way to get this man back on the court wearing a Brooklyn Nets jersey. That's the only way you can be considering right now. This is not between the NBA and Kyrie. It's between Kyrie and the mayor.
You're not going to find anybody that can actually replace Kyrie, and it's not going to really be a true big three in a sense, though, if they get another player. I mean, all three of these guys have equal skill sets. That's what makes them dangerous. It's not like Miami's big three where you had Bosh, who was a limited player, and LeBron is up here, and Wade is slightly down here. All three of these players over here, man, is just all three of them can excellent ball handlers, excellent 3-point shooters, excellent passers, excellent catch and shoot, shoot players, and excellent free throw shooters. It's a lethal combination, man. And if they can get this all together, I mean, you're talking about dynasties, not just a dynasty, dynasties.
All right, listen. Right now, Joyce Tsai recently said to ESPN that he is unsure when Irving will join the team due to the mandate. He has to be vaccinated or go from there. That's pretty much the next position is right now. So that's backing up what I said. He's either going to do it or he doesn't. All right. Hopefully, moving forward, he does make a decision that's best for him. Okay. Can't be what's best for the Brooklyn Nets. You gotta be best for him.
And let me ask you something, Barry.
Yeah.
Would you, if you're in Kyrie's situation, would you want to actually come back?
Would I want to come back and play for Brooklyn?
Yeah. They support him. The owner and Sean Marks, Joe Tsai and Sean Marks. Would you actually want to come back?
That's a very difficult answer, man, because if you're basically sold on protecting your body, protecting your health, no matter what, I think that's a very simple answer. I got to take care of me and me. I got to take care of me and mine. But I tell you one thing, though. It may sever some relationships around basketball if he did that. And that's selfish on people around the NBA if that's the case, because everyone else got vaccinated, he's supposed to do it. But it's Kyrie Irving. That's why. It's Kyrie Irving. That's the whole point. So let's get past him being Kyrie Irving. Let's respect the man's position. Again, if I'm worrying about my health, the answer is no. I'm going to make sure I take care of my health. That's it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, would you want to come back to the organization and play for them?
Yeah, but I mean, that's the whole point. I mean, it's $196 million on the table. I covered that already. So it's not even about what you want to come back. It's the money you're leaving on the table. Do you want that money? It's not about playing for the organization. Now it's about, do I want that money? Okay? It's $196 million. All right? And if you think that's the final pay cut for the rest of your life to secure you, and then when you pass away down the road, later in life, they'll take care and secure your family, then I guess you're going to just decide to come back for the money. But if it's about your health, the answer is no. You're not going to come back for that. And I would not play for that organization. If that organization is going to do me like that, I want to go somewhere else.
Yeah. Pretty much. If it was me, I wouldn't want to leave, I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan, diehard Brooklyn Nets fan since, going back to the New Jersey days, since 1995 when I first started watching them. And It was me, and as painful as it is for me to, wouldn't want Kyrie to go, man. I love watching that dude play, man. He's basketball.
It froze up. Froze up. Okay, short. You froze up.
All right, you're back. You're there.
Yeah, I don't know. From my end, you froze up. You wasn't moving.
Yeah, that was mine. That was me.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, man. So that's the situation. But yeah, man. So hopefully things will change. Hopefully they make a decision that's best for both sides. We shall see.
All right. We'll wrap this video up. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe, certainly share this video. When you share, the universe certainly shares back.